Welcome to Spelföreningen The Fellowship. This is Coleslaw's Corner. This is an interesting time to be playing Infinity. There has been a lot happening. The last time we had a fabulous Fat Juan Jan and the manga just a short time ago. And now we have the second summer campaign that Corvus Belli is giving us. This one is called Strikezone Wotan, and it's based on the last year's campaign, or the campaign engine from Beasts of War. The difference between Flamey Island and now, it's been upgraded a bit. It was some problems with it last year. It was the trial of the software, but now it's been a lot of upgrades to the engine, and it will allow us to configure our battle reports in a whole new way. Integrate videos, integrate photos in the story. This time you can probably tell a story with text information about the battle report, pics, pictures of the deployment, a picture of the actions, a video embedded. Seems like it will be a really dynamic, flexible user interface for making reports. They have also talked a bit about weight of numbers, trying to get down the effect of weight of numbers, giving smaller factions a chance, really, because Flamey Island was a lot of the weight was the numbers. So we're really hoping for something to give the smaller ones a punch also. And then the third thing that really interests me, you're supposed to be able to create a club or a group. For example, I could imagine Norway, Infinity Norway, and then they create a mini campaign out of that. All people that join this group you'll be able to see the results as if only those people were playing. So in fact, we get a lot of campaigns. I will personally participate in both international, of course, as a runnable, and Norway. And if someone else comes up with a good idea, then I'll certainly join that campaign too. I'm really stoked. It's happening lots. They just released another teaser. Corvus Belli is really good at teasers and teasing. A lot of small hints, and then they let it bake for a while before they release it. But both was this a very cool movie, the teaser. But then they also released the dates. It's going to start 29th. It's now on Monday. It's going to be running for exactly 2 months or 8 weeks. So it will end the 24th of July. It will be split into 3 phases. And each of these phases is probably where the new playing areas will open and close and such. This campaign is map-based. There's a lot of locations. And in Flamey Island there was different geographical locations on the island you were playing about. But here it will be the main spaceships and the space stations of the involved parties. The O12 area, Aleph doesn't have spaceships, Ariana doesn't have spaceships, so they are both on the O12 area. Nomads have a construction yard, the mobile shipyard, and there are a lot of different ships for different factions. Combined Army doesn't have a ship yet. We don't know if they will get. Toa doesn't have a ship yet, but they will get one, we have been told. And you will play different scenarios depending on which location you play in, and then places will close, and this all will create a story. And the main drive is to make people play games, create battle reports. So you will be able to read a lot of really cool battle reports about other people's games, because that's what gives you most points, both winning games and creating the battle reports. and I really enjoyed that, reading the battle reports and even writing them last year. So I'm looking forward to this. I think this will be... So what do we know about the story then? Not very much yet, but some small tidbits has come out. Wotan is the name of the wormhole that goes from Paradiso to Svallerheim. So this engagement starts with the O12 troopers, Ariadna really, or Irmandin used to be specific, when they find Shasvasti hidden away on a nomad ship trying to pass through the gate. And Shasvasti, as this prime stealth and infiltrators of the combined army, are operating here, and they are trying to get access to the gate. If they can control the gate, they are out of the bottleneck. The Paradiso system is a bottleneck for them. There are 4 exits, 4 wormholes that goes in different directions. As far as we know, there is a 5th that goes to the Toha, and the 6th that the combined armor comes from, if I'm understood right. But there are 4 ways from Paradiso into the system. If they manage to breach this one, they suddenly have 7 ways in, and human forces will be thinly spread. So there will be a lot of engagements in different ships, and the main drive is the aliens starting this hotbed, well, trying to infiltrate. And of course, it's Infinity. Everyone will see this as a chance to punish their opponents and blame the aliens. So there it starts, and chaos ensues. We'll see if humans will be able to stand against the onslaught and infiltration of the Shasvasti. And I'm going to play Shasvasti. This is going to be really fun. So what are we going to do to make this Strikezone Wotan a cool, memorable event here locally? Building terrain. I have a spaceship mat, but it's a 2-dimensional, so I have to build 3D walls for it. I'm ordering another mat from Deepcut Studios. Really the Space Hulk. I'm planning to take their 6x4 mat and cut off 2x4 of it and use it as a wall, so you get a corner of the spaceship really. Then it's after that it's building walls. So I really need to build the walls in a pretty and dynamic, usable way. I'm not really. It will probably include foam board, lots of foam board, and spray colors and small details. I have friends here that have started different tables, so we will probably, one of them has started planning a Hackeslam. The Hackeslam, it's a meteor that has been rebuilt to a caravansary. Yeah. And of course I will set up the Norwegian club for the mini campaign. I think the campaign is very interesting in the large scale, but getting to play this campaign with mostly the people you know, I think that would be huge, really, when all the enemy generals are people you know. And think about it, it will be tens, hundreds, thousands of campaigns played at the same time. Everyone telling a different story, everyone telling their story. It's really cool. I'm really onto that aspect of it all. And then it will be a small themed tournament at Ark on the 24th of June. So my hobby plans for this will be painting and building, terrain and Shasvasti. So I wasn't really planning to show this episode. I was thinking I would save it for maybe next episode, or maybe a game, so I could surprise an unaware opponent. But I'm a little bit too happy that I got something painted. So here is the Sphinx, the Shasvasti tag, Master of Infiltration, TO Camouflage, Super Climb, Spitfire, 2 heavy flamethrowers. Not very heavy on armor maybe, but he's a fast bugger. And he looks really unhuman. It's a weird design. I really enjoy this model and I'm happy I have him almost done. So, Corvus Belli has also announced that they are releasing bundles, small starter armies or something like that. Only the first week. From the web shop, the first week you can buy bundles at 50% off. So they will cost around 50 euro, or they will cost 50 euro each. And they release one bundle for each army. So the Morat army, for example, are a box of Daturazzi, the starter box of Nomads, Kornak, and the Suryat HMG. And that's for 50 euros. It's a good deal. I'm really looking at that one. I don't have any more yet, and I've been a bit in love with them since they were released. But I have so many other armies, so... But I think I'm going to fall for that one anyhow. Well, you gotta catch them all. So generally I've looked at those bundles and they seem really good. And the only one that doesn't feel like a starter army is the Toha, but it's because it's built as an addition to their 300-point army. You can buy a 300-point box of Toha and get an army, and this is an addition to that. And they fit really good and they fit really well together. So if you're playing Toha and that's your thing, go for it. And on starter bundles, the Jujing is also very tempting. Beautiful models, but really the most of them are really good. Or every one of them is. I'm also a bit partial to the Ariadna one. It's almost all Kazakhs, so it feels like a good part there. So if you haven't seen them, check it out. They are on VGC Infinity. I will put a link down so to one of the places, at least on Facebook you can find them. So I'm really looking forward to this. I think this would be a great time. Having this campaign with my friends, having this campaign with the whole of the Infinity community, have a reason to build some new cool spaceship terrain. They are going to change the rule for 0G terrain, you know. Apparently they are going to give some kind of advantage to the guys who has the terrain skill, rather than an advantage to those that doesn't have it. I hope you have enjoyed this, and I will keep following up on what happens at Wotan, and following up with more hobby reports, or more hobby reports from me and from my friends, updates about what happens with the campaign, terrain workshops, battle reports, the complete, the whole package. And if you enjoyed this and would like to support me and the other STF guys, there is a link a bit down, if you look down, for our Patreon account. We are trying to get a studio to get some more professional quality to our movies. So if you want to support us, give us a tip. $1 a month gives a lot of help. Bye, and have a good game.